back to the Brickanisa Broadcast Network on YouTube, and hopefully many of you saw my little ad, my little reels that I'm doing now on Instagram. It's been interesting just seeing how the different editing tools work in these different systems. And I'm still, working my way through it, and hopefully everything is, I know it's the start of a new year, so you'll probably see that I've been doing some new things as part of the programming. And hello, Glenn Copeland, great to see you here. And so I have a couple things I wanted to share with you today, because as you know, we are in the middle of hashtag Mind the Brick, and the Mind the Brick challenges that have been going on. There's quite a few that have been putting things together, like Geo, the Brick Jedi, and Fam, as well as Nicole. They put together something with using the word support for a prompt for every day of the week in the first week. I've been doing the Mind the Brick challenges. I'll probably re-brick on Sunday. Matthew Builds Bricks has been doing something. Hey, Zach Martinez, how's it going? And I actually have a little vignette or little scene to share with you that I've been doing with that. Cowboy Cornado's here too. Hello, and Moody, you too. So, yeah, I've been. The other thing that is really great, and I wanted to do a shout out to Watkins Floor. So, as you know, Watkins Floor is one of the Lego Masters contestants that was in Australia, I think, for season 2. And she has jumped in on the hashtag Mind the Brick challenges that have been hosted by a variety of different builders. But just the fact that she's using her celebrity for good instead of self-promotion, I am so excited to see that. I wanted to just do a quick shout out to her, because it's just nice to see that people, you have some fame. This is a great way to use it. And I've been thinking about this topic a lot because, as you know, I've been under a lot of stress and I've had little sleep, which also affects my mental health. But I do come back to Lego. I come back to streaming. I come back to this community for keeping me going. Some of you have sent me notes. Some of you have done builds that have made me laugh. Some of you have sent me really interesting and fun comments, and it's really helped me through this hard time. Some good news is my dad's doing really well. My hope is tomorrow I'll be taking him to physical therapy, and we'll see if we still have to do the 24/7 monitoring. I'm still going to be here till the end of February, so we'll see how that all goes. But I will be coming up, in fact, Coronado, and anybody in California after the 24th, whatever that weekend is, I think it's the 25th or 26th, I will be in the San Francisco Bay Area, thereabouts, and Sacramento, probably in that region. So I'll let you know when I know more details. If Joel joins, he was mentioning about maybe having a gathering at the Toy Safari. So maybe that might happen, but it will be happening at the end of February. That's my plan. I'm excited too, because I'm going to a cactus brick event on Saturday, and one of our Sea Lug people happens to be traveling down here. So I will be meeting him for the first time in real life, ironically, instead of at a Sea Lug meeting, at a cactus brick meeting. So long story short, the Lego community is awesome. You are just tremendous donations of your time and attention, and it really means a lot to me, so thank you. Happy to hear his progression is doing good. Yeah, it's going well. In fact, he's kind of feisty that, I caught him today using the chair lift to go upstairs, and I had been working on that ad on Reels, and when I was doing that, I heard the chair going up the... So anyway, and thank you, mods, for helping me out with the chat. I appreciate that. So before I get started, I wanted to share with you this little scene I've been working on. As you know, Matthew Builds Bricks on here, so you can see this a little bit better. So I have the troubadour, and you can see his loot is on the wall there, and I put a fish, like a trout, up there. But the thing that I think is hilarious, and I'm going to have to put my light down for just a moment. I'll try to see if I can do this on the down camera, is I put the picture of the cat from the Friends Advent calendar over the fireplace, and the matching cat is there watching the troubadour. So I thought that was cool. What I'm missing right now, which I'm looking for, is that book should have a Home Sweet Home tile in it, or I'm sorry, Once Upon a Time tile in it, and I can't find it, so I'm looking for that. But this is pretty close to being done. I've got this little kitchenette over there, and I put some bottles and some cups, and I took the bookshelf, or the little book stand, and put that over. So I think I'm debating about whether I want to put a TV or something. I mean, he's a troubadour, right? So they didn't really have TVs back then. But the other side of this is we have the Snow Warrior, and I've got the Husky outside protecting the troubadour. Still have a few more details to work out, like I need to put a lamp out here, but overall it's coming together really nicely, so I'm super excited about this. I should be posting photos of this hopefully within the next week. This is a challenge that's going on until January 30th. It's also for the Mind the Book. From Arizona, I'm going to be going up through California, so my hope is the weekend after February 24th, I think that's what, the 25th or 26th, somewhere on there, that if you wanted to, you had mentioned maybe getting together near Toy Safari as kind of like a little BBN, mixer or something. You've been meaning to reach out to you. I have some double CMFs I can send you. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely DM me. I'm happy to trade, too. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Zach. Hi, Cornado. Yeah, looks like the gang is all here. It's good to see you, everybody. So you probably saw my reel, and please give me feedback about if those reels are, worth the effort. I think they're kind of fun to do, and doing the snap thing. It was the first time I did that, mixing it up with a couple different green screen videos, but this is what I have. I have two of these, and you can see that they're wrapped, and it says Aunt Naomi. And essentially what I did is I told the kids, this is what I want, and each one of you, I have 4 nieces and nephews in total, so this is $40 in total. All they had to do is give $10 a piece, and they wrapped it. You got a raccoon lady. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you. The Boba Fett show is good, and I'm a fan of the old EU. Oh, okay. I haven't watched that yet. And the other thing I need to watch is that Eternals is now on Disney. So the Disney Plus channel. So I need to watch that. I don't know if Encanto is on the Disney channel now. I know sometimes you have to pay for it before they release it. So I'm going to let the chat decide. One of these is lime green, or I'm sorry, yellowish green, according to Bricklink, and the other one is dark pink. So this is my right hand, which is your left. This is my left hand. So I don't know which one you want me to open. We'll see. They weigh about the same. The Disney filter was a good goof. Oh, well, actually, there's a funny story about that. Not Cornado. Hooded One responded to that. Encanto is free on Disney Plus. Oh, okay, cool. I will have to watch that. So Cornado, I keep saying Cornado, I'm sorry. Hooded One said that Disney filter should be me as a mini doll in Heart Lake City investigating the shenanigans going on there. So my thought is I make a sig fig for Heart Lake City, and I will have to build a detective office. A detective office to go into Heart Lake City and start investigating where all these animals are going. And if I talk to Debo, I think Debo has now had the storyline of the DNA splicing, which could be hilarious. Those were your first storybook sets. Oh, cool. So you got them too. Okay. So I'm just gonna say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It doesn't really matter. Just pick one. Okay. So I didn't see anything in the chat. So I am gonna say, let's go with this one. So we're gonna open this one, and we'll see which one it is. And then next week we'll build the other one. So I think, did you like the storybooks, Joel? I love them because of the ability to make those multiple scenes. And if you remember the Rob Ketcherside build that I did for him. That was a lot of fun to do. Okay, so I'm going to, let's go ahead and go with my down camera. Nice to hear it's getting good reviews. Oh, cool. Okay, so here we are. So I don't know which one this is. It'll be either the green or the pink. That I do know. The only Bruno I like is Bruno Bucciarati. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Now this is kind of fun, even though I know what's inside. It's always fun to unwrap the gift. I just think it's fun. And also, when it says Aunt Naomi on there too, I probably shouldn't have torn that one. I have another one, so I can save that. Aha! It's the pink one! So we're going to be opening the pink one, and this one is Isabella's Magic Door. And I will say that I am more fond of the pink than I am of the green. But here's one thing to look at is this door element, is that the actual storybook is shaped like a door, which is brilliant because the other ones had like a little placard on there, and from what I could tell when I looked at the parts list, there is a bunch of stickers in here. So I am going to have to see how those stickers play into this. But here's the back view of this, and it looks like they're building on the storyline features. Here, let me zoom in a little bit for you. So here's that magic door look. So that's really cool that they're using the perspective of opening a door into this little magical world. And then here are the different storybook lines. And it's interesting because some of them I think are already discontinued. So if you haven't jumped on these yet, these are the two that we're looking at right now. This is the one that I did that has, I think, the 4 different princesses in there, and I'm not sure what this one is. This might be the Little Mermaid one, but yeah. You're actually happy Boba Fett is alive in the new canon because they're doing it in a realistic way. I love the fact that, was it Ming-Na Wen is in it, to have her as one of the co-stars. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and zoom out here, and you can see tabs. We know friends don't let friends open with push tabs. Bruna Bucciarati is from the manga. Oh, okay. You know, I have to admit, I don't know a lot about manga or some of these other, what is it? The animation, Japanese animation. I probably should, since I'm half Japanese. One would think, oh boy, I'm really mangling this box. I think, there we go. It's coming. I think they're using stiffer glue now, because these usually aren't this hard to open up. No, don't let the push tab come up. Here we go. The door can see into your mind. The door can see into your soul. Oh, okay. This is getting dark. The door is all that was and all that will be. Okay. Wow. Well, you know, we are at the 9 o'clock hour, so it's okay. We can be a little darker here. She's a strong lead. Okay, cool. Cool. It was good to see you, by the way, at that nonprofit meeting I went to the other day. I haven't been to one in a long time, and it was good to kind of exercise my speaking muscles again. Friends don't let friends take a knife to a Lego box and cut it towards themselves. Yes, Joel and I have had this ongoing commentary about lately there has been a trend of people, you know, taking knives to boxes. Fennec and Boba Fett are a power couple. Yeah, I guess they kind of are. I would say that. Now this is cool. I remember reading about this. Look at this. Shiny stickers. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do the stickers because a lot of times I like to save these, but we'll see how it goes. Because a lot of times too with these storybooks, they put the stickers kind of in random places. And I think for now, we'll play it by ear. We'll see how the sticker thing goes. You're Norwegian and hate the ocean. We all have. superpower things. Okay. Well, I mean, it's stereotypes, right? That not everybody has to adhere to the stereotypes. Now, here's something also. These storybooks, I don't remember if the old storybook line also had these fold-out pages. I seem to remember, I thought they were booklets. So this is a little different. Now, also these micro dolls. The Door from Charlie the Unicorn, Part 3 quote. Oh, okay. It was great, and he was very, very excited about this. Oh, look at this. It's pre-printed. Okay, let me see if I can get a little... Look at this. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. You don't have to worry about putting a sticker or something on there. It is pre-printed. So the good news is it's pre-printed for this magical door. The bad news, for me anyway, is I like to build on top of these. And because they took the placard off, there's studs that are not on here that were on the original. So the only places that you can attach to are right here. So this makes it a little bit more difficult. So yes, I have the Lunar New Year sets. I was looking at the dates, and it looks like Lunar New Year falls on February 1st. So I was thinking about starting possibly the Ice Festival set this Sunday on Twitch. The only problem is that I'm only streaming once a week on Twitch right now, and I don't know if that's going to be enough time to do a big set like that. Okay, so here's the other side of the door. Plain. Still has the 4 attachments to bin pamphlet instructions in. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've been using them to build on, and I really enjoyed doing that trifold build when I did that for Rob Ketcherside. So, okay, we're going to use my little cupcake things since I have them here. And I can separate these out. You can see there's a little bird that's here. So I'm going to the lipstick. Yeah. So I'm going to just set these aside for a moment. Use this for my sorting tray. Did you know there are now Lego birthday cards with a polybag build? Yes, somebody gave one to me. It had a little flower in it. My friend B, one of my best friends actually, B Garcia. She's awesome. Love her to death. She if I were to say I have a BFF, it would definitely be her. She's the one who helped me move to Seattle. She didn't drop everything, but she rearranged her schedule so she could fly from El Paso, Texas to Sacramento. I picked her up in Sacramento, and then we ended up in Seattle, and then she went to Alaska after that to visit with her daughter. So yeah, she's awesome. You did the same too, Joe, online, then later the Ice Festival. Oh, Doc Sampson's here. I see. So you got the 2 different sets, so then that way you could get two different, I guess, gift with purchases with that. Can you do it that way? The one thing I will say is that this lighting that I'm in right now, the orange and the hot pink, very different. Okay, we've got one of the microdoll heads. I'm gonna put that over there. So I'm just doing some preliminary knolling, which should make Zach happy. I'm doing some knolling for you. Alright, let's see. I think, based on the photo, I think this is what we got for a microdoll. At least the start of a microdoll. Yeah, so Doc, you have to tell us who this Mookie character is. You keep talking about Mookie. Mookie returns, and I'm not sure the whole storyline of Mookie. Look at this. Lavender Scrolls. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. By the way, Naomi, do you need or want the mini Lego store kiosk set? I saw them at Bartell's today. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. We're all a bunch of enablers here, right? I think I'm gonna have to say yes on that. The other thing I recently got is somebody who attended Bricks LA was able to secure one of the concepts for me there. So I am going to build that on stream one of these days. So I'm stoked about that too. So the double gift with purchase is a nice bonus, yeah. Yeah, Mookie Moose. Yeah, what is this Mookie character that you've been talking about? And you've been talking about the return of Mookie, so I'm assuming Mookie is a main character in the universe of Doc Samson? Doc Samson universe. The cinematic universe of Doc Samson, I'm guessing. Okay, so these two are pretty much similar. I think these may be big enough. I may not need to do this, but they're like $3 or $5. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know what's been great is people have reached out to me. Like I said, Mairead reached out to me, and other people have reached out to me just to say, hey, like Zach here was saying, I've got doubles of the series 22 CMFs, so let me know. Yeah, you guys are awesome. And I don't have my full collection here, but I'm making do. It's probably, not ideal, but it's okay. I can survive. And like I said, the other thing that's been cool is that I'm going to be meeting somebody from Sea-Lug here in Arizona. How crazy is that? Mookie Moose is a bootleg Mickey. Oh, okay. Are you talking about the Bricks LA concept? What was it this year? It was the observatory. And if you remember if you saw that movie La La Land, there's a big scene with the observatory. I believe it's that observatory. So I was really stoked that I will be able to build that on stream sometime in the near future. Okay, so I'm just trying to match the heads here. Disney owns Star Wars. Oh, I see. Mookie is a Disney character now. Huh. He wears a Star Trek comm badge with a universal translator in it. Okay. Well, I'm just curious though, Doc. So did you have Mookie before? Because you talked about Mookie returns, which makes me suspect that Mookie had been, I guess, on your live stream for a while, and then he faded and came back, something like that. Okay. I am looking for another headpiece. All right, maybe there it is. Now I love the fact that you have multiple skin tones here. These multiple skin tones are a win. Friends always does a better job than the regular standard line on heads. Oh, very cool hair pieces. Okay, there's one more hair piece that I'm missing. Where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. It's Griffith's Observatory in Los Angeles. Yeah. And that was in La La Land, wasn't it? Is that the underwater one, Joel? I don't think so. He has been on the show for years. Okay. Just shows you how little I know. He's Doc's rival. Oh, okay. Griffith Observatory. Okay, why is this not seating? Hold up, let me see. That's why. I need to put it in the right direction. Mookie strikes back. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to watch the video, but before I do, here, let's check out these little micro dolls. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Look at the print on this. Very, very cool. And I'm supposed to put in her hair one of those little flowers, which I'll do in a little bit. And that little bun, and she's winking. I know in the Ariel set, I think we had a winking one as well. And this hair piece, I think, is new. I think that's a very cool hair piece. So, and her jumper is awesome too, with the little teal shoes. He taught Doc a Christmas lesson in the Christmas Hall version. Okay. Alright, so we have some cool little micro dolls here. Alright, I'm gonna put those here. I kind of like having these cupcake liners. It's like, keep me organized. Alright. So I guess these bigger pieces haven't been as diligent in going through these. Yeah. So I'll be building that on stream with Griffith Observatory. The winking girl is sus. yeah, I guess a little sass there, huh? Okay, so we are... Okay, so they are suggesting that we put a sticker on the back here, which is a flower, which I am not going to do. Because like I said, I'm kind of looking at repurposing these, but now that the magical door... It'll be interesting to see with the magical door, now that they've taken out these studs in the middle. Okay, so we do need to line this up so that the L, the Lego, is this way. Alright, so we're going to do this. Let me zoom out just a hair. So these gold pins, these were also in the white version. Doing this hovering is not as easy. There we go. And I do like the construction of these, and it looks like they've kept the interior the same. So the interior is still the same, but you see how they have the 4 attachment points here? They used to have them on the other side, and they don't anymore. So that's kind of a negative for me. I might have to buy up some of the other ones if I'm going to do more of those builds, because Rob Ketcherside really liked his Santa's Visit build, and I had so much fun building that. I have some others back at the ranch. Let's see, other pin. Okay, where'd the other pin go? There it is. I like these too because I can stack these. I can stack these, get them out of the way. Alright. Where'd my gold go? There's my gold. Yeah, so right now, because I like the older style, it's kind of a miss for me. However, this whole idea of a pre-printed piece like this is gorgeous. So I imagine Antonio's door is probably going to be very similar. Yeah. So here's the build space that we have. To honestly is Bricks by the Bay, because I'm going to meet a lot of people that I haven't met before. I like BrickCon, but I know all the peeps there, or many of the peeps, because you know, we have been doing things together there. Okay, so this is interesting. They are taking like a 1 by 1 by 3, and I saw this piece and I was wondering what they were going to do with this. So I think they've changed the lock mechanism. I think they're making the lock mechanism better. Okay, so they said to put a pin. Where's the pins? Some of the pins. Yeah, they are. Okay, so we're putting a axle pin here. Okay. Is this supposed to actually... Oh, look at that. Here's another change, is that they've made a lock mechanism here. Okay, so they want this... Let me just make sure I got this right. Yeah. They want this in here. Ah, look at that. Interesting. I guess they want this to be more secure. That might have been feedback from the last one, because I will say the last one, the closure is pretty weak. So I'm guessing with this Technic pin or Technic bracket thing, my plan is to drive up through California, get to Seattle by March 1st. I will register my pre-existing locks, because unfortunately, as you know, I'm not going to be able to build really anything big and new while I'm here. Will Bricks by the Bay have an online part this year? I missed most of 2021 by the Bay due to work. Yeah, I don't know yet because they're still working out the logistics. You know, I think, as you know, with COVID, everything's a moving target right now. So I think it's just wait and see. So it looks like they're using these curved 3x3 quarter rounds in the corners, which is nice. I like those. Those are nice pieces. Why is this not clutching? There we go. Yeah, I don't know. This whole pandemic thing is just crazy, I think, for all of us. We all just don't know how to live our lives sometimes, you know. I'm lucky because the work I do doesn't require me to physically be in the city that I'm working in. So I am able to do work while I'm remote. Hopefully my parents will understand that. So, now this is interesting. You can see there's not much contrast there, but they're putting one of these limb pieces. So one of these limb pieces are going into this part of the build. Okay. And then they are taking this round and they're putting the round on this side. So I think the use of the space is definitely nicer. And the other thing I like about this is, you know, on the other ones they had pre-printed on the inside like a beach scene or a tapestry or a rug or something. And so this gives you more flexibility for building something inside. The only problem is the outside says Isabella's door, so you could attach something to these, but we'll see how that all shakes out. But yeah, I am very grateful that my dad is going to be better. In fact, my mom just came up with this great idea, is that I was planning to come back in April because my dad will be celebrating his 90th birthday. But for me to go back to Seattle and then a month later come back again, my mom said, well, you know what? Our birthdays are 2 months apart each. Why don't we just have one joint massive birthday? So my brother's is in February, my dad's is in April, mine's in June, and my mom's is in August. So she wants to have like a massive, big birthday party for all of us. And I said, that is brilliant, Mom. So yeah, that's part of what we're going to be doing. I do like what they did here. It's like almost like a little carousel. You hope to go to a convention in person in about 3 years from now. Wow, that's a long time. Those three are sisters from Encanto, Isabella, Luisa, and Mirabelle. Oh, okay, thank you. I need to watch it, you're right. Yeah, Bricks Cascade's definitely in March. Let's see. The last one I went to was PAX Prime, 2019. But I don't feel safe going to ones with COVID. Yeah, cons with COVID. Did you see Remy Baker's story that he posted recently? So, Brick Literacy, for those of you who don't follow him, is Remy Baker. And he recently posted about the COVID rates that are in right now Alabama. And it was frightening, honestly. He was talking about how all of the hospitals are at capacity. There's only one hospital, I think, or one county that has capacity for their intensive care units. Okay, so this is cool. We have a door or a window going in here. But before I do that, apparently I was supposed to put a window pane and a sticker. And the other thing I missed, it goes to show you, I'm not reading the instructions very carefully. Okay, 2 things I missed. This whole circular thing. Remember I called it a carousel? Well, you need to put the spinning part in. So I need to put this spinning part in first. So here's the spinner. And you know I like rotators. You know, why did I miss that? Okay. All right, so now we're back on track. They better get you Lego. Oh. Well, you know, the cons are really great for networking, and then if you do any of the games, then you get to keep the sets. that where you play the game. So all right, so this is definitely much cooler that way. All right, so now let me go back to this. We're supposed to put a window pane inside here, and I thought I saw it over here. Here's some clear pieces, but here's the window pane. The pane. It makes me think of that poor little star that got stuck in the door. It's getting so cold. The pane. Alright, only people who know the Lego movie would get that reference. But why am I not seeing a window pane in here? Did I put it in one of these special bins? It's not in there. Nothing there. It might be in here. Check the light. Aha. Maybe it's all the way at the bottom. Alright, nope, not seeing it there either. Ah, here it is. It is a gold pane. That's why. It's currently all-time highs. Yeah. COVID right now, not a fun time to be socializing, especially with a con in a state that doesn't wear masks. Yeah. And like I said, I've been very hesitant about just being here in the state of Arizona. Thankfully, I am vaccinated, but you know, you've been hearing stories about things. Okay, so there's this little sub-build, and this now can go over here. Now I'm supposed to put one of these stickers on. This one, number 3, which looks very cool. Here, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. It's very cool, and it's like the front door with a little lock there. So that is very cool. I just love these shiny stickers. They're a lot of fun. Max Braun is here! Yes, the Lego Movie 2. I think that star character is one of my favorite characters in that movie. In addition to the sewer babies, of course. Okay. So, welcome, Max. Hope you're doing well. How are you feeling? We were just talking about COVID. we were talking about going to cons in the middle of a pandemic. I know that as you know, my brother and my nephews both had COVID. My niece now has COVID. So we're just one big happy COVID family. So far, I don't have COVID, but I am a little worried. Just being, you know, around all these randos here who don't wear masks. You're getting some cool stuff via the post tomorrow, some late birthday gifts. Oh, cool! Yeah, I'm sorry I missed your birthday party. It's been, you know, and I will say that my whole routine and schedule has changed because of my dad, and I am looking forward to when I can get back to, you know, my regular life, my regular, boring, ordinary life. As you know, as much as I like my family, not everybody likes their family. I do like my family. Benny is the best Lego person, yes. Like I said, even though my family can be a little bit trying sometimes, I think we all have family members who are like that. I do love them very much. I mean, why else would I spend 3 months of my life in Arizona? Which, by the way, remember I was talking about how the water quality here is so bad? Well, I looked it up, and for those of you who are not familiar with the water here, it is high in calcium because they have groundwater, Colorado River water, and recycled water that is all part of the water supply. And calcium apparently is, you know, still good for you, but there's problems with having too much. By the way, there's supposed to be a sticker on the back here, which is this, which is like identifying this as your box. This little sticker, but we're not going to do that today. You're getting a backpack and some more dice, a bottle opener, and some more puppets. I remember you saying something about the Boglins. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. All right. Now the question is, okay, there's some more. But wait, there's more. Okay, so after we close this up, this is what I'm interested in, is how are they going to do the lock mechanism? Because remember, they put in a new mechanism for this. Gross milk water, yeah. Okay, so I was mentioning about, okay, so there is something called, I think, grains per parts per million. And what is normal or acceptable is 7. The number 7 parts, 7 grains parts per million. So I looked it up in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is fascinating because depending on where you are in Scottsdale, where we tend to be on the lower side, kind of near the border with Tempe, that ours is somewhere in the 22 to 25 grains range. Remember, 7 is normal or acceptable. And if you go to Seattle, we are at 2. So I'm like, no wonder my body is like just not happy with having to deal with this water here. And thank you, Zach, again, for recommending the humidifier. I've been running the humidifier every day since getting here, and I think it's helped with my health so much better. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, I don't know if you're familiar with the keys that you've seen in some of the dot sets. So it looks like they're repurposing that. And this one's lavender. And the other thing that is interesting is these loops. You see these loops a lot in the keychains or the bag tags that they're doing. Like we did the panda bag tag one. Oh, Hooded One's here. Hey, Hooded One. Good morning. The music is very loud. Oh, here, let me turn that down. Is that better? Not so loud? You pay for filters? Oh, you're talking about in the city of Seattle? Yeah. Yeah, let's just say, I told you I feel this like chalky film on my hands all the time. Yeah, clean water is a staple. Yeah. Okay, is that better for the music? I turned down the input on that, so hopefully it's not as loud as it was. Okay, so here's the little mechanism. All right, let's see. I'm just trying to see what they're thinking here. Ah, okay, look at that. It actually locks. It's an actual locking mechanism. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. That's cool. So you can actually turn this and lock it in place. Okay, that's a big win. I will have to say, Lego, you did a win on that. A truffle is a waffle with eggs and cheese and a waffle maker. We being the state. Yeah. I was gonna say, I have missed the water in Washington a lot since moving down here. And I know my family is here, and they've often asked if I've thought about moving down here, and now that I've been here for a while, that would be a hard no. It's like, I like to visit, but no, I don't see myself living down here. It's just, honestly, the water is one of the biggest things. And, they keep having people move into the state, and it's kind of like people, you realize that you have a water problem, right? I mean, I think I've mentioned this before, that we don't drink the tap water. We use bottled water and drink that for, every day. Like, I make my tea with bottled water and some other things. Yeah, the Lego built lock is hot. I agree. It's on fire. That is brilliant. Much better improvement from the previous sets. Definitely agree with you there. Okay. Why am I not seeing I'm looking for... there they are. I was gonna say, somebody asked me if I would be... the question was, is there something that I would want to try? There were a couple different options. Mochi and a waffle maker. And then another one was the eggs and scrambled eggs in a waffle maker. I just said, hell no. Like, no. I used to live in the South, and that's what they would always say. They wouldn't just say no, they would say, hell no. Hell no, am I not doing that. No way. No freaking way. Okay, this is a cool little build that we're putting together. You can see the teapot and the teacup. Very cute. And we have some lavender. Chaffles are hard handheld omelets. They are disgusting from the way they described it. I think it's like eggs, scrambled eggs and cheese put in a waffle maker. So yeah. Drinks from the tap. Yeah, I would not drink from the tap here. And a lot of people don't. I mean, we have, like I said, we have a lot of bottled water that, you know, we keep around, and I don't understand why people think that, you know, it's like you're living in denial. Alright, so this is a cute little sub-build that we've got in here. And I'm trying to see where this is gonna go. Looks like we are gonna turn this way. I'm just looking again. Okay, so from the instructions, just like we did with some of the other builds, this is gonna go over here. Oops, I already put it in wrong. Darn it. The teacup is supposed to be on this side. There we go. Alright. Okay, let me get this orientation right. I think it's like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think it's the angle of the photo that had me off a little bit, and we're supposed to put that little bird. That little bird goes over here. I see the bird. Denial isn't a clean water source either. Yeah, wait, she's a vegan. That's right. In fact, I responded to one of Doc Sampson's posts where he said, can you have too much bacon in a dish? And I said, as a vegan, yes, you definitely can have too much bacon. She can't like chaffles. That's right. That's why I said hell no. I said I was really disgusted by that. I'll be honest with you. Lena's right. I was like, when they asked me that question, would you try this? I said hell no. No, I have absolutely no desire to try a chaffle. Even the word chaffle sounds disgusting. I don't like also cauliflower things. And as a vegan, there's a lot of cauliflower items. I think the only thing I've found somewhat palatable is cauliflower pizza. Can you mix tofu and cheese? Yes. I have had tofu and cheese, and it's very good. At least I like it. I know some of you may be disgusted by that. You know, disgust is just kind of selective. Selective disgust. You know, what disgusts me may not disgust you, and vice versa. Okay, so I'm trying to think, what is this that we're building here? Okay, there is another sticker that goes here. This one, number 4. And I don't think I need to do that one either. Does Sarah have vegan dog food? No, I would not do that to a dog. I think dogs probably need to have, you know, their regular meals. She actually does, the breeder had her on this dog food from Costco, and it's lamb and rice, and it comes in like a 44-pound bag, so she only gets fed half a cup in the morning and half a cup at night. So I still have this massive set of dog food still hanging around. Now I will say this piece is interesting. It's got like a little shelf here. I'm used to it being all the way down. Disgust seems to be overused. Yes. Probably. Yeah. No, I think like people were saying that you know, when you think about, you know, what it is that people like food wise, it's all relative, right? It's all what you're used to. Just like here's an example. If you go to a dim sum restaurant, you'd be offered chicken feet. And me being half Chinese, some people would say, "Oh, maybe you should have some." It's like, no. I have no desire to have chicken feet. Plus, I'm a vegan now. But still. Okay, this is really cool. You see how this arch is matching up? These two sets of arches done in different ways. This one using tree trunks, pink tree trunks. Yet another piece, which I don't think they made it in pink before. So this is a new, it's falling apart. Hold it together, hold it together. Yeah, there we go. Cheese tofu waffle maker, toffle. I wouldn't mind vegan cheese and tofu. I could go for that. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this down on a flat surface because this is not working that way. There we go. Yeah, in fact, I introduced my parents to tofu scramble that I made for breakfast, which is tofu and scrambled with some garlic powder, salt, pepper, and curry powder. Really good. That's a big bag of food. Yeah, it is. It is. Do you include cheese in your diet, Brickanista? I know certain levels of vegans include it and some don't. I use vegan cheese, but made have been some pasta, which is made with egg noodles, especially if I'm in a restaurant where the only thing they have, vegetarian or vegan, is that. So I'll make an exception for that. And some breads or things where there's maybe a little bit of milk. But I haven't had meat in 2 years. I think September 16th, 2019. So it'll be 3 years in September. Yeah. And honestly, I don't really miss it because part of it is for health reasons. That I see roasted ducks from the International District. I used to like those too. When I, being half Chinese, we would have lots of banquets with relatives. And during those banquets, they often had the roast duck. Okay, I'm looking for where's the lavender? There it is. Remember these from earlier? We get to use them now. PT McEwen's here. Hey, how's it going, PT? How was Bricks LA? It looked like it was a lot of fun. It looked like a lot of people were having a good time. Now look at this alignment. Look at the alignment of this scroll with the arch. That is brilliant. So I will say that there are some improvements to these new storybook sets. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is beautiful. That is really cool. They did a really good job. And then the other thing that's in here, you probably have seen these in that teal or azure color. And they have this in the dark pink. So now they're telling us to turn this over and put in the gold. Yeah, I hope you had a good time. Let's see, and then we turn this over and they want that little pink flower thing. Let's see, there it is. Oh, nice. That's cute. Have you read the short story by Isaac Asimov about the guy who hears screaming when doing yard work or cooking or going for a walk at the park? No, but that sounds like a very Twilight Zone kind of thing. Okay. Oh, this is brilliant. Look at that. That's a good building technique. I love that. Very, very nice. I don't like ducks. I really don't care either. But since I don't like ducks, I'll still eat them. It's personal. I used to make goose because after watching A Christmas Carol, oops, almost forgot I need one more piece here. You probably remember A Christmas Carol that Ebenezer Scrooge sees this kid after he's been visited by the ghosts, and he says, "Get the biggest, fattest goose you can find for Christmas dinner." And I think for about, gosh, several decades, I was the one to make goose for dinner. And people who had never had goose before really enjoyed it. And it was something that, you know, I was known for. But now that I'm a vegan, I don't have goose anymore. But that's okay. Like I said, it's a lifestyle choice, and I've actually been okay with it. It's not something I don't think I've ever really had a craving since I started. I think when I started, the first 2 months, I think, was probably the hardest. Ducks are cute. Why do I get Silence of the Lambs vibe? I'm having him over for dinner. I'm seeing an old friend. Yes, I'm having him over for dinner, yeah. Yeah, that is kind of Silence of the Lambs kind of thing, because it's personal with Cornado. He doesn't like ducks, but he'll eat them. Yeah, I started this diet after watching this movie with a friend, which was Game Changer, which was the name of the movie. It's The Game Changers. And it talked about world-class athletes who use a vegan diet and just the science behind it. And I think that combined with just, I like animals. And I think just that together is what kind of made me decide to take that leap. Now this one has another sticker. Let's see, sticker number 5. Ooh, it's a mirror. And it goes to the lavender, but this is useful if you ever want a shield piece. I don't eat people. Good. We don't advocate for, you know, cannibals on the Brickany stuff. Yeah, I would have to say, yeah, we don't we don't propose that you eat people. Okay, I see. So this is a mirror. There's lipstick, and then there's a hairbrush. I saw that hairbrush piece. Where did the hairbrush piece go? Cows are gentle giants. Yeah, they are. I think the part that there's a artist called, I think, Just Comics on Instagram, and she also talks about chickens. And I did not know that male chickens only live a day. I don't know if you knew that, but pretty much they separate the males and the females when they're first born, and the males don't survive past the first day. It's sad. It's really sad. So yeah, there's other reasons why I have not missed eating meat. Soylent Green, anyone? No, it's people. It's people. That's an old movie reference. Wow, you're going back. Okay, why am I not finding another? I should have. Ah, there it is. It's hiding. Hiding. There we go. So we see another parallel tree form that we're building here. And this is going to go on this side. And once again, we have this, and okay, I have a lot of leftover pieces, which kind of scares me. It's like, what am I missing here? What did I forget? Okay, I see 2 places I forgot. Wow, we're getting a lot of trolls today. What's the deal with the trolls? So if you love pork, maybe a cannibal in a previous life. Yeah, human tastes like pork. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how we got on this. We started with chaffles, and then we ended up getting into this conversation. Okay, I just want to double check on this. Okay, I think this will sit over here. And okay, so I think we are close to being done. I think I'm missing though, because you can see I've got, this is an extra piece, so I'm not worried about that, but these two lily pads, I missed putting these here. So I will put these here. Now one thing I do like is that you see how with these storybooks is that you can look at these in multiple angles, which I like. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, let's see, can this angle out? Yes, it can. And this will set down, yeah. Now the color palette is a little monotone for me. I would have liked more contrasting colors, so this monochrome palette is, you know, it's okay, but I mean this is really the only contrast you have here is this little green bit. I believe there is a remake of it about Soylent Green, based in 2022. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize it was based in 2022. They have the Man a Pig Heart the other day. That's true. I believe there's a remake of it. Yeah, and there's that Twilight Zone episode too with the pig people. You probably remember that. Okay, so I am looking at any extra pieces. That's an extra piece. Okay, now this, clearly I missed something here. This probably, I have a feeling this is at the bookends. Let me just double check. Yep, it's on the ends of the book. This is easy to fix. Not difficult to fix. You're feeling sick in the stomach? Yeah, let's probably get off of this topic. This is probably not a good topic to be talking about. And then there's, you know, like I said, we were talking about Twilight Zone episodes. There's also the aliens that had that book. So to serve man. So who knows? You're eating pork belly right now? Oh, please. It's okay. It's okay. We can, I mean, I think everybody's getting hungry now with all this talk. Okay, so here's, looks like this is the completed build. There are some butterflies that are included, but I'm not sure where the butterflies go. Let me go back to the extra piece count. The real PBJ is pork belly and jalapenos. Okay. Oh, funny. Okay, so they do have these yellow butterflies, which I think are new because they have a full stud on the back. And we have 3 of these, and it looks like, I think these just go in the trees somewhere. I'll have to take a look. And then we have an extra lipstick that can go in there. I'm not seeing any Soylent Green remake unless it has another name. You guys really wanted to have a Soylent Green remake, which, by the way, we have to do another movie night sometime. We haven't done one of those in a long time. Okay, extra cup. We have these. I think one of these goes in her hair. Over here. Where's that? There it is. It's like this hole is hard to see in this lighting. Alright, there we go. Got her little hair piece. That's Animal Farm. You're eating your words. Okay, what did Cornado say? Oh, but pork belly and jalapenos, you mean? Yeah. The pigs took over the farm. Yeah, you know, pigs are pretty intelligent. And then there's also that movie, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? Or was it the one after that? The one where Brad Pitt did this really crazy Irish accent. And they talk about pigs. You can feed pigs anything. Like, they'll eat anything they put in there. They'll wipe it clean. Okay, so I'm looking to see where these go. Okay. All right. So here we have these butterflies that just kind of go onto the tops of the trees. I guess like right here would be nice too. That's cute. I guess we have an extra. All right, and then they talk about, this is another thing I don't like about these sets, is that there's not a lot of clutch points here, right? So in the actual instruction book, they have one character on the carousel right here, and then they have another character who is just standing right here, and then another character standing over here without any clutch. So that's not very cool. I would think you would put them maybe here, you know, where the mirror is, maybe over here, maybe having some tea. We'll do that. So then that way we can actually have them clutched and not floating around. But I do think my favorite part about this build is just the way the arch is lined up here and these little decorative elements. I also love, let's see, is this gonna close? No, that's not gonna close, okay. I need to move her. I guess she probably needs to go here. So you can see all the girls are there. And I think the other part I love, love, love is the fact that this thing actually locks. That you put this in and you can turn it and it actually locks in place. That is brilliant. Like I said, I personally, because I like to build on top of these, I'm probably gonna load up on the white ones. The white ones have the studs in the middle here. In the novel, Soylent Green wasn't people at all, it was really seaweed. There's a place in Tracy that makes pork belly and jalapeno sandwiches. So good. Okay, there's a rat who got an award for finding landmines working in the US Army. Okay. You need to bring me a sandwich the next time you come up this way. Well, Tracy is like near Reno, isn't it? It's not that close to Sacramento. Tracy is a ways. And it's probably snowed in right now. The rat was a war hero and recently passed of old age. Oh, even though Tracy is just over the pass. Any new good mini doll hair pieces? Yes. Yes, so let's go back and look at the mini dolls. So like I said, the locking mechanism is brilliant in this. And if you look at the, I don't think this is a new hair piece, but I believe this one is. So if you look at this hair piece, I think that is a new hair piece. I haven't seen that. Might be mistaken about the Soylent Green remake. That's the thing about this chat, is that people like verify each other's words, which is hilarious. And then here's this other one, this bun. I have a feeling this bun has been in some city sets maybe for teachers or something. At the same level you could watch Cloud Atlas. Okay. Like I said, just a couple Twilight Zone episodes too. That would work. Or the Outer Limits maybe. Okay, so let's go back and look at the whole thing. So here is the entire set, and it's nice that I'm now streaming kind of shorter streams than I was before, because you know my brother is watching my dad while I'm streaming, so I'm not able to do longer streams. And I know it's harder to stay engaged too with the longer streams. I do want to build the ice festival set. I'm looking for my, where did my key go? Where's my key? There it is. All right, so this I think is the best part of this build, is the locking mechanism. However, why are these open studs here? You could cover this up. And then these are open on the back too. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of I'm on the fence about this, because there's some things I like about it. The locking mechanism I like this arch. I just think the color palette is just so pink. Just so much hot pink, orange. I would have liked to have seen more contrast in here. There are a decent number of newly recolored parts in these Encanto storybooks. Yes, the pink arches, or these tree trunks, are awesome. I do enjoy Black Mirror on occasional viewing. Yeah, that's pretty dark too. A decent number of newly recolored parts, yeah. So the other thing that's kind of cool is they have this spinning mechanism here. But these storybook sets, they have so much empty space here that you really have to build it out in order to build up on these. So I think I like the locking mechanism. That really makes up for this being, you know, pre-printed. And I guess that's kind of cool, because the other thing about when you had the pre-printed part here is that it was this plaque, and you know, you could use that plaque in other things. So I probably would have used maybe a white or a black pin here instead of this gold. That gold, I don't know, doesn't really go with this color palette. Did you get the tiger gift with purchase then too? Yes, I did. In fact, this is something I wanted to ask the chat, that many of us have that gift with purchase, that maybe we do a group build around Chinese New Year of the tiger gift with purchase, if you haven't built it already. Is the new Twilight Zone any good? I haven't watched it. I watched the one from the 70s, I think, which wasn't nearly as good as the one from the 60s. Might have been the 80s, actually, but... Okay, so first one is done. We will do the second one next week. And I have also been starting to do some Instagram lives. So maybe we can do the gift with purchase as an Instagram live, maybe? I don't know. But another nice thing is this fits right back into the tray. So if you are going to be on an airplane, not me in the near future, is that this will fit nicely together like that, back into the box. Okay, my friends. All right, so let me go back to full screen for a moment, and let's just have a conversation about what we're going to build in the future. What's up next? Okay, so I do have the tiger gift with purchase, and we haven't done a community stream in a while. And I know my schedule has been a little bit off, but I'm thinking that, let's see, February 1st. What day is February 1st? Let's see, today's the 13th, so 27th is a Tuesday, or Thursday, 28th, I believe, is a Friday. Or am I off? Let's see, 14/27, yeah. Okay, so February 1st is Lunar New Year. So maybe we do a group build on a Thrifty Thursday in 2 weeks. Who would be up for that? Let me know. You wouldn't recommend the new Twilight Zone's bland. Okay. You did build the tiger already. Okay. Well, we know you don't like being on stream anyway, Hooded One. Oh, the big tiger. Yeah, the big tiger looks awesome. It's trying to be a modernization of the old stuff, but it doesn't work well. Well, you know, the other thing is, the person who really made the Twilight Zone amazing was Rod Sterling, right? Or Rod Serling. He was an amazing writer and visionary, and it's the writing that really does it. Majestic Tiger, yeah. The 90s Outer Limits was always my favorite. Oh, nice. Tales from the Crypt for you. Yeah, I think Twilight Zone still is one of my favorites, mostly because of the writing and the irony. And you know, we like sarcasm and satire and, you know, cynicism. Irony kind of falls into that too. So yeah, I think I'm still a big fan of the old 60s versions of the Twilight Zone episodes. So, okay, so next week will be on the 20th. And we'll do the other Encanto set, the yellowish green one. And the week after that, I think we should do the gift with purchase tiger set and have it as a group build. Because like I said, I normally would do my group builds on, or the other option is we can do a group build on Sunday, this Sunday at 1 o'clock. Because the following Sunday, on the 23rd, I'm going to be doing mock improv, and then I have the brick relay on Twitch. So those are the two options. Or maybe we do a group build on both days. So we could have a group build this Sunday, and we could do a group build in 2 weeks on Thrifty Thursday. Those are pretty high up there for you too. Yeah, those are good. So what do you think? Maybe gift with purchase, group build. So hold on to it, and then we could do it as a group build. That would be, so that's the Year of the Tiger gift with purchase. We'll do that in 2 weeks on a Thrifty Thursday. And then this Sunday we could do a group build if there's another set that people wanted to do. I also have the holidays tradition, but I wanted to save that for maybe after the Lunar New Year. Well, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Because right now I'm only streaming 3 times a week, as you probably know, with my dad and his care that is happening right now. So Thursdays, Thrifty Thursday, always love doing these because I do like to share smaller sets that are $20 or less. And this one, I'm giving it a kind of a mild thumbs ups, mostly because, in fact, I'm not going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to say the best part about this set is really the mechanism. I will wait until I've built the other one to see if I like the other one better. I liked the older sets better. If they would have taken the mechanism and added the 4 studs on the top, then I could do something more with it. But yeah, so I'm gonna say the color palette is a little too bland for me too. I would have liked more contrast, more like the one, the white one with the 4 different girls in there, the 4 princesses. So yeah, this one is not one of the better ones. So I'm now switching my review to say, yeah, if you're gonna get one of these sets, get one of the older ones. The white one is probably my favorite. Okay, all right, my friends. Well, I think I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to show you. I forgot to show you my down camera of this. Just let me just turn on the down camera one more time to show you my build that I'm doing for the Lego Home Sweet Home Challenge for Mind the Brick. This is something that's been hosted by Matthew Builds Bricks and also part of the Mind the Brick challenges. So here's the interior, and as I was showing you at the top of the stream, I took the fireplace from the Friends Advent calendar, and then you can kind of see that I've got that little cat, and the funny thing is the cat photo this is from the Friends Advent calendar too, is that, look at that cat. So we got the cat over the fireplace, and there's the cat there. So I just thought that was hilarious. I put a little bit of a swirl up there on the top of the chimney. I need some more dark gray plates. If any, you know, I have to start thinking about, maybe I'll do some trading this weekend. I put the loot there in the corner, so then the troubadour, when he comes home, he, you know, puts his loot up there, puts an extra feather up there, you know. I was almost thinking about putting his hat there, but I think he looks better with the hat. And you gotta go? Okay, have a good day at work. We'll see you, Hooded One. Yeah, this, so I had to leverage a lot of the Bro Thor New Asgard set. There's the door. And then this is new. This is what I leveraged some stuff from the Friends set. And so now we have that, and I kind of put a Valance up top. A little late, Will. Oh, hey, Will Harper. Yeah, we're getting ready to close the stream down, but it's good that you're here. I was just showing off my mock that I'm doing for the Lego Home Sweet Home. So this is the home of the troubadour, and I have this little cat as a companion, which I just think is cool. And he's reading a book to the cat, but I'm missing the tile. There's supposed to be a tile in there that says Once Upon a Time. That's a great touch. Oh, as far as what, the cat? Yeah. And then what I did on the other side, so on the exterior, you can see I've got the Snow Warrior and the Husky guarding the place. And I just put a couple slopes here to make it look like snow. And yeah, so now this moves this way so that they can walk in pretty easily. And I just need to put a lamp. I need to figure out how to put a lamp there, but I think it looks pretty good. And so it's close to being done. I just need to find that tile and then put a lamp there and then take some photos. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Cozy little home, reading to the cat. Gotta go? Okay, Lena. Thanks for stopping in. And like I said, I think Will, thank you for being here. Better late than never. Yeah, it's good. Good you arrived, and you can go back. You can go back and look at the rerun. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. And I think what we're gonna do next week. Remember, next week we're gonna do the other Encanto set, the yellowish green one. And I hope you enjoyed that little reel I did on Instagram. I had fun doing the snap, making myself smaller, and that was fun to do. The CMF 22 line has a few figs I might pick up. Yes, they show up and disappear at my Lego store rather quickly. Yeah, that's the thing. And Will, I think, do you work at a Lego store? I couldn't remember if you're the Will that works at a Lego store. I think you do. So I guess they can't reserve some for you. But yeah, there's also Kohl's is a good place to check out. Bartell's, if you're in the Seattle area, is another good place. I have heard too Barnes and Nobles might have them. So there's different things. But anyway, so that's the plan for next Thursday, for Thrifty Thursday. This Sunday, because I'm only streaming 3 times a week, this Sunday, I think I'm going to do a group build. And I just have to think about which people might want to hang out at 1 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And then the other option is I have the Ice Festival set. And I just don't know if I start building the Ice Festival set, will it be too much to wait a whole week until I build the next portion of it? Or maybe that's something I do on Instagram, because some people have been doing like 1 bag at a time, and then they shut down the stream and they do it as a group. So if anybody has the Ice Festival set and they want to build it together, that might be a good thing to do too. You wish you did. 50% off would be great. That would be nice. Definitely would be nice. So anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. Will, Lena, Zach, Doc, Hooded One, Zach Martinez, I think I may have said already. We have Glenn Copeland, Cornado, Have Studs Will Travel, Joel. Everybody has been just awesome. Thank you for your support. As this is my refuge time when I'm working on my Lego, and I appreciate you all being here. And PT McEwen, thank you as well for being here. Yeah, fun times, and stay tuned. I'll be back Sunday at 1 o'clock. At least that's my plan. I'll have to come up with the content for this Sunday, and then once again next Thursday I'll be doing the other set. So thanks again, everybody. You guys are great, and I hope I get to see some of you soon. Like I said, at the end of February, I'll be driving up through California, so hopefully I'll get a chance to meet some of you in person. So I know PT, you're in California, Joel and Cornado, maybe there'll be a chance we can meet in person. So anyway, take care, everybody, and as they say on the Brick and Nisa Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Take care. Bye.